All right, Bitcoin hanging out still in this zone. Tried to get above, came right back down. Right now, we are still playing the back and forth game on Bitcoin. So, like I've said in the past few streams, bullish above this blue, bearish below this yellow. And we'll just keep it simple, right? Let's talk about it when that happens. S&P had a little bit of a pullback today. Finally. Because, and I'll tell you why, I grabbed puts on NVIDIA and SPY today. And I even told my chat, too. I said, don't copy me because I just feel like losing money. But I did buy these puts. And I can tell you right now, this is the open right here. It was up here. Jumped up here, bought the puts. No, here's the one of these is the open. Should have been. I have to check now I got to check the thing, and those people are going to question it. Okay, I'm going through my chat. Yeah, you know what? Forget it. Anyway, bought puts. It went up, and I thought, how annoying. This market is just going to never sell off. Anyway, we finally did. Sold off and kind of stayed level. We ended up bouncing out of this zone, but I kind of think we tested again. I'm really hoping this is not just another base out like we've seen before. I wanted just a little bit deeper of a pullback. That wasn't a sell-off. Yeah, it really wasn't, but neither were these. That's kind of like the best that we got. Anyway, I decided to keep both of them, so I'm still in the SPY puts and NVIDIA puts. Dom says that was just a red candle to say we weren't green. That's annoying. That's kind of the market we're in. So is it going to be this way until election, or like what's going on? How many days out? This Friday, actually. To be honest, they were up when we dropped down and hit this zone. And had I actually been paying attention, it's not something I was babysitting. But had I done that, I might have even closed those realistically when we hit that zone, or at least trailed it, and it would have either way I would have tagged out. So right now the question is that are we going to actually get a leg down? Because we're starting to lose that momentum, and certainly kind of that arching look where if you're bullish, you're starting to question things. The importance of this is if we do have a pullback now, like an actual pullback, we can pull all the way back down here to this yellow zone. I don't know what catalyst or anything like that. I'm not saying we will. But the fact that we knocked out this previous high, didn't even question it like, double top, whatever. We knocked it out. Now, when we do pull back, all the buyer's confidence is going to be there. Like, we're going to buy this dip. We're not worried. Anything else would have been a lower high. This would have been horizontal. At this point, we're trending up. So now it's buy the dips and kind of hoping that that's just not all the dip we're going to get. Technician. Nope, bears are cooked. Yeah. I mean, hopefully you're not still bears. I took an L last week trying to catch this knife, and I'm doing it again. I better not. They're both up, but I better not be catching another knife. I'm going to lose my mind. So right now I am still in them. As far as is this going to be something you see me talk about in tomorrow's video? Probably not. I just don't see a scenario, unless we were to just come out bright red like this. I just don't see a scenario where I'm still in them. I think tomorrow it gets managed. I gave it to this Friday just because I was thinking it was going to end up. In my head today, I thought it was going to be just a turnaround Tuesday. We'll end the day red, and I'll lock it in at the end of the day. But we kind of just had that bounce and went sideways, so I decided to keep them. If I'm going to day trade it, or I'm thinking there's a good chance I'm going to day trade it, it's this Friday's expiration. If I think I'm going to swing trade it, I'm typically at the money and 2 weeks out. I'm bearish, but most of my winning plays are not. Yeah, it's killing it. I thought we would gap up to this zone and then crash. We never really made it to the expected move. So, sucks, but we'll see. We didn't really do much today at all. As far as the NASDAQ goes, we pulled down to that zone. We played the back and forth game between these two zones. Everything I just said on the S&P stands for the NASDAQ as well. This one might even be more of the influencer, seeing how tech will just probably move a lot of that. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary here. I would just be repeating myself. Anything else? A lot of people might be preparing for NVIDIA's earnings. We'll have to talk about that. NVIDIA going to 18? You mean 180? Did you miss a zero there? The Russell just pulled back to a type 2. As far as all three of them goes, the Russell looks like the better play. The Russell, that looks more like a dip, and you could that's a type 2 area. It's a zone play. You would just go long here and put your stop right below these wicks right here. Probably call it a day. So NVIDIA to 180. Hopefully not yet at least. Like let's chill out on that. 118. Man, hopefully not 117. That's anyway. IWM, as far as all of them goes, looks the better for a long play, I guess.